Hi, and welcome back to Animal Liberation TV. I felt like I've got to make a very quick episode tonight because I'm quite excited about the news I've been hearing the last few hours. And I've got a 6 a.m. alarm tomorrow for work, so I'm going to make this pretty quick and see if I can do a quick episode for once. I'm just doing something about the MBR Beagles because probably a lot of you have already heard 18 beagles were rescued from MBR Acres this morning. Go on. Amazing news. On the 20th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, go and nick 18 beagle puppies. Something like that anyway, innit? So, it's alright. Amazing. Amazing news, brilliant news. I mean, where do you even start? I mean, the first thing to say is those 18 little dogs, they're going to have nice lives ahead of them, in homes. I'm sure they're going to find them nice, caring, loving homes, and they're going to receive love in their lives, and they're not going to be shipped off to LabCorp or wherever else, but probably LabCorp down the road or up in Harrogate, to have probably agrochemicals put into them. Fuck off. So anyway, let's see. So the first thing to say is I'm probably going to do some follow-up videos to this with more stuff, more information and updates, because there were 18 taken, but I think the police got hold of 2 that they took. I think they're called Love and Libby. Good names. So, I mean, I think I will do updates on this, but I think there's some sort of campaign to encourage people on social media to get in touch with Cambridgeshire Police and give these dogs to protesters to rehome. Because they can't. I mean, well, the police, if they keep hold of them and give them back to MBR or whatever, it's going to make the police look even scummier. If there's a way that Cambridge police can look any scummier, I mean, we know how I feel about that. And the thing is, I'm not alone when I'm saying, the Cambridgeshire policing of these animal abuse establishments is completely outrageous, and the fact that they get in the way of social and moral progress, which people of the country want. People didn't want HLS, and Cambridgeshire police propped them up with Tony Blair's funding and support and policies. So, and now, they've been propping up MBR Acres, haven't they, and escorting those beagles off to the labs every time Impex comes and picks them up in their dirty little fucking vans. So, Cambridgeshire police are going to have a massive publicity catastrophe on their hands if they don't give these 2 dogs to the protesters. But at the same time, if they did, they're going to be fucked as well. They're pretty fucked on all fronts. So are MBR. So Animal Rebellion have done this action. I mean, it's a name, a bunch of individuals who've called themselves that. And of course, we know that 5 were taken a few months ago, and those people handed themselves in after the dogs had been taken somewhere safe, and said, yeah, we did it, and all the rest of it. I did an episode about that where the police and CPS decided not to charge them. So obviously Animal Rebellion have been thinking, well, right, well, we can do this again and test it out, because I think they kind of want to go to take it to court because they want the publicity to bring animal testing right to the public for it, So I think 18 dogs have been taken, 2 have been recaptured by the police, and there's this campaign which I'll update about to get them handed out back to us lot. And then I think 12 people, I might have these facts wrong because I'm kind of just had a little glance at social media, which I don't really use, apart from YouTube. So I think 12 people have been arrested. They've handed themselves in. So they let those 3 lads off who handed themselves in with 5 beagles a few months ago. Now 12 people handing themselves in over 18 beagles, and 2 have been taken back. This is a much bigger event and bigger issue now, and it's the second time as well. So if the police and CPS don't charge 12 people with nicking that many dogs, then it's a very difficult situation the CPS and police are in now, because of course, if they push ahead with the trial for that, there's going to be huge publicity. It's going to be a massively backfire on the police and the CPS and MBR. Any of that going to court, it's going to go totally in the animal rights favour, and that's why these people have very cleverly handed themselves in. So I totally support what they've done in rescuing the dogs. I totally support themselves in handing themselves in and doing it open-faced and saying, yes, we're doing it because we're proud. And it's the ethical thing to do, and we want to bring the question of animal experimentation into the public spectrum and the forefront of people's minds. So it's a big thing. It's going to be very interesting to see what the police do in response to this. Very interesting in the CPS. So amazing for those dogs, amazing for the Camp Beagle, amazing for the campaign, amazing to bring attention onto this issue of vivisection, amazing in the potential of it, becoming a court case, because it could set a lot of precedents and really raise the issue on a big level. So all round amazing. This is one of those days which is a good day in the animal liberation movement, and there could be huge things coming out of this. Huge things could be coming out of this, potentially. And let's think about it. It's a handful of people that have done it, again, which is kind of been a consistent message of this channel, I like to think, which is that individuals and small groups of people can achieve huge effects in terms of helping animals from their suffering. Because most people, as I've said before, most people don't like animal cruelty when they hear about it. They might be ignorant to it and turn away from it a lot of the time. But when people hear about it and they're asked about it and their opinions on it, most people despise animal cruelty. They think it's disgusting, really. They do. So this is a big day for us as a movement. When I say us, we collectively, us, fighting for those other creatures who deserve not to be oppressed like they are through speciesism in the practices of it. For example, MBR Acres breeding centre and animal experimentation. So, amazing day. It's one of those days where you feel like, yes, there is potential, there is hope, and there is inspiration. And these people, they've inspired me. I'm sure they've inspired a lot of people. So this is keeping moving forward. Bigger and bigger actions, impressive aims, all by small groups of people and individuals making decisions. I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to try and make an impact and make some change. How can I do it? These people have chosen to liberate these poor puppies, now free. What an amazing Christmas present for us all that care about animals. That is probably the best thing we're going to hear during this period. So I am going to keep this really short and sweet, but in terms of the MBR campaign, a really good moment. This is a great moment. Let's see what the hell the police and CPS try to do about this and how they handle it. So well done to all those people. Well done to everyone who's done anything about the MBR Beagles this last year and a half since it's been kind of going and grown. Well done to everyone that's made this a focal point so that other people have felt inspired to go in and liberate these dogs. So well done to people at Camp Beagle who've kept it going for so long, including JC, John Curtin, my mate. He's been steadfast there on and off pretty much the whole time. Well done to everyone else that's gone there and taken part in any of the camp or the demos. Well done to all the people on the periphery who've been supporting it. I think this bodes well for 2023. It's this action today it's amazing. It means it's such a thrust of pressure and optimism for us to start this next year off with. I mean, what a great way to start 2023. I know we're not there yet, but it's the ground that we will build on. This action today will change a lot of things for next year. You know, it's big. When people do things like this, it's big. It should be the headline news on News at 10. But right, I'm going to do little updates on this video. This was just a short little rant just to express my happiness. The great news about those dogs getting a life. It is sad about all the dogs left behind, you know, when I saw the little clips of the videos. When they're in there, of the ones they had to leave. I mean, that's awful, but that's the job the rest of us, all of us, now have got to chase up. We've got to liberate all the other dogs that weren't taken this morning. And like I've said, it's not going to be a quick process, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a successful process, and especially due to today's action. It takes us a huge step closer towards impacting on MBR and chasing them the fuck out of the UK. Because it's disgusting what they're doing to those poor little creatures. You know? I mean, those beagle puppies are so cute, aren't they? Who in their right mind could have ill intent towards a beagle puppy? You've got to be absolutely bonkers in the brain and zero heart going on to treat a beagle puppy in any way other than just giving it a load of fuss and love and cuddles, isn't it? That's why we're doing what we do. So, great day, big day. This is a big day in the animal liberation movement. Well done to everyone, and as always, let's use this to liberate those other dogs. In the meantime, everyone, take care.